If you would train daily and sleep well, but could only eat McDonald's, what would the consequences be? As others say, it really depends on what you eat. As far as I know, MCD has also some relatively healthy items: chicken wings, salads, fruits, ... But even if you would eat only burgers, it's always a matter of calories. A professor at the Kansas State Uni called Mark Horb did the famous Twinkie diet, eating only sugary treats, for example, Twinkies, hence the name, and lost 27 pounds. So even on a bad diet, you can lose weight if you limit your calorie intake. At least where I live, there are still the mention items on the menu. Watch the 2004 file Supersize Me. Morgan Spurlock eats only McDonald's food for a month. It's currently streaming on Freevee and Paramount. Title TTO 3905-1. I only meant that it was an interesting view, not that it's a documentary. Everyone knows or should know that it was a sensationalized, borderline fraudulent movie. I was referring to the fatigue of ordering from the same limited menu all the time, and the infamous McSweets. In terms of pure weight loss, the only thing that's going to matter is, are you eating more calories a day, and you are burning off? If the answer is yes, your weight goes up. If it's no, then your weight goes down. Eating only McDonald's might mean you don't see the muscle growth you want. You probably aren't getting enough protein. You're probably just not going to feel great on that kind of diet either, and will probably be low on loads of other vitamins and minerals your body needs to be healthy. To absolutely be able to maintain a proper calorie intake, so it'd be likely that you'd be able to maintain whatever weight you're aiming for. But I imagine there'd still be some health concerns long term. It has been a while since I looked at their menu, but I'm sure it'd be difficult to put together a meal plan that doesn't include a diabolical amount of sodium, which isn't great for you long term. Also, the amount of grease every day might make you feel a bit gross. I eat a lot of burgers from McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. I never buy sodas, any sweet stuff. No fried food. I only buy the burgers with mustard, ketchup, onions, pickles, tomatoes. I've been doing this for years and feel very good. It's basically a beef sandwich, much healthier than deli meat. Fast food is usually unhealthy because people buy sodas, sweets, and a lot of fried foods. Just because it's fast, it doesn't have to be unhealthy. During the Beijing Olympics, many athletes ate exclusively McDonald's during their stay to avoid any possible food poisoning from trying new foods. There are insane amounts of chicken nuggets and other high-protein items from the menu. Assuming you're working out and managing your calorie intake, it's entirely possible you could live off that diet. Your concern, of course, would be the other nutrients you'd need and dealing with the high salt. His performance didn't decline at all, and he even said that he felt as good as he normally does. You can find the video just by typing Dave McLeod McDonald's on YouTube. I can't remember the details. Funny enough, I did this for a year, went from 110 pounds to 150 pounds eating exclusively McDonald's and other fast food. No negative health effects as far as I can tell. I did a blood pressure test with my friend that has been powerlifting, bodybuilding, and eating clean for years, and we had near identical results. Also had blood works and a physical checkup done recently, and nothing came back abnormal. To 8-year male BTW, your results may vary. Most of the top posts are confusing the questions, so I will answer. Eat at a deficit and you'll lose weight. You would eventually be ripped skinny, but it would be slow because of the dense calories you would consume. You would definitely have to supplement a daily vitamin to maintain health. Otherwise, no consequences. Train more when you gain weight after overeating. Actually, buy a plunger before you need a plunger. I have some anecdotal evidence for this. At one stage in my early 20s, long time ago, I decided to seriously exercise and lift weights to build muscle. I had a protein shake for breakfast and ate fairly well for dinner. But many times for lunch I would have just a quarter pounder with cheese and chocolate shake, no fries. I did get in shape and gain muscle, but I'm sure it wasn't great for my salt and cholesterol. I know an auto mechanic manager that's always in the shop, which is conveniently across from a McDonald's. He lost like 35 pounds by just eating 2 chicken sandwiches and water for lunch. Bread. So at that point it's just chicken, lettuce, and I think tomatoes. He started working out as well, but his previous diet of whole meals from McDonald's kept him from any significant weight loss. I eat McDonald's 5-6x a week because I work there. I usually get a McDouble or McChicken and a medium iced coffee. I eat in moderation at home, and have been losing weight steadily since I started working there. I see my doctor every 6 months and my labs look great. She said I'm doing well, so yay. It's very possible to be healthy and eat McDonald's all the time. You just can't gorge yourself. Depends on how many calories you take in. If you're burning more than you eat, you'd still lose weight. If you eat more than you burn, then you'd gain weight. Like shit and taking forever to recover from your sessions, or seeing slow progress because you wouldn't be getting the proper nutrients your body needs to recover and adapt to your activity level. Rye and high-fat menu items, and an increased risk of health issues such as heart disease, diabetes, and high cholesterol due to the fast food's high levels of sodium, saturated fats, and added sugars. Episodes of shitting my pants and vomiting, and over time, a series of heart attacks followed by the last, massive one. Hopefully in my sleep, and I'll probably shit myself one more time at that point. Also you can totally eat McDonald's, and if you do it right it really isn't all that bad for you. To all of you, you're out of your goddamn minds. There's a documentary about a guy doing just that. Morgan Spurlock documentary. Forgot the name of it. But he lived off NCDs for a while to see what the effects would be more long-term. Spoiler alert. But I think it's the salt intake that affected his health, along with the fats consumed. Turns out it's not the ideal diet to eat McDonald's regularly. Just occasionally. Litty-ish ingredients, and you have access to salads, some vegetables, and some fruits. So if you're really cautious and count your calories, I'm positive you can get your dose of protein and some veggies. I wouldn't trust this experiment in America, for example, due to their lower food standards. I would be so unhappy. There is nearly nothing I would eat from there. Where are the vegetables, fresh mushrooms, cauliflower, carrots, chickpeas, Brussels sprouts, things like quinoa, couscous? I guess I would get a vitamin B12, D, omega-3, etc. deficit in no time. I'm from Germany. I would happily live off an Indian or Japanese diet my whole life. If what you're eating is over your maintenance calories by a little, you'll get mostly muscle. Over by a lot, you'll get fat and also gain muscle. Under your maintenance calories, you'll lose weight. Regardless, if you eat McDonald's regularly, you'll be unhealthy compared to eating healthy. Best case scenario, you'll be unhealthy and buff on NCD. If you could figure out the right amount of calories for yourself and plan meals based on macronutrient content, you could actually do quite well for yourself. It's all there. Just about. Carbs, fat, protein, most of the vitamins. If taking supplements is allowed, you're probably golden. That's in theory. In practice, you'll end up overeating. You can have the worst diet and work out, be physically active, and still be healthier than people who have a healthy diet and don't work out. It's so disregarded nowadays, but being active is the healthiest thing you can do in your life. It would be optimal to have a good diet and physically active, but being active in the least is good. I saw a TikTok with a low-calorie, high-protein burger. It's like a McDouble with no sauce and a McChicken patty with it. Take away one of the buns, and it's like 45 grams of protein and 500 calories. So it could be healthy as long as you have self-control. Just make sure you only drink water as a drink, maybe a salad on the side. Depends on your definition of healthy. If you're talking strictly about weight loss, eating it within the limits of a calorie deficit would work. But from an overall health perspective, there are not a lot of health benefits, nutrients, macro balance, etc., and a lot of junk that's bad for your body, sodium, bad fats, etc. Do OMAD or intermittent fasting. Get a few triple cheeseburgers and throw away some of the buns. Chicken burgers and just eat the chicken. Peanut butter if you're in the US or somewhere else that has it. Skip the milkshakes and the large fries. You'd be healthier than 99 of those on the standard American diet. You can hack McDonald's and Taco Bell pretty easily as long as you're counting your calories macros and avoiding 80 of the menu altogether. The biggest issue is that a lot of locations have pruned some of the less popular options from their menu in recent years, so you can't always find a salad, etc. when you order. I think you'd gain muscles but feel like absolute crap. Well, crap compared to a healthy diet. If you're used to eating like crap, you'll feel normal. You can lose weight or gain muscle while eating McDonald's. It doesn't mean it's good for you. It doesn't mean you're gonna feel good or live a long time. I'd probably be in much better health because currently I only lightly exercise, walk the dog every day, and I do not sleep, and I probably already do eat too much fast food. So, much better off, I think. Especially that sleep well part. I'd love to have some of that going on in my life. I was not eating McDonald's, but I was eating out a ton and sleeping good. I was running 30-40 miles per week, swimming for 5 miles per week, and biking over 100 miles per week. I got blood tests done and my cholesterol was high. Changed my diet. Dropped over 100 PTs in 6 months.